everybody, it's Amy here from Three Girls in a Kiln, and I just want to give a little tutorial on our Cauldron mugs. These are mugs that we get from Bisque Imports. Really love the shape and size of them. We will be using a lot of Mayco products today, including Stroke & Co, Tuxedo. So I go ahead and I just add the glaze into the center. I like to swirl it around a bit. Using the brush to move it around, it does guarantee that I have a nice thick 2 to 3 coats on there. When it's dry, we're ready to work on the outside. We're also going to be using another Mayco product, which is going to be the Mayco Matte Foundations, which I'm really happy with this black velvet. I think it comes out super, kind of exactly what a Cauldron is going to look like. So this one you do need to add 3 to 4 coats on. It is recommended by Mayco to do that, and I do guarantee that you do want to use that. If you use less than that, it comes out kind of chalky. You don't get a lot of good coverage, and for our Cauldron, we want to make sure that it's super sleek. So I am using 3 to 4 coats of the matte on here. After you've put the 3 to 4 coats, you need to make sure that it dries completely before we start carving in the words. When you're doing your lettering, go ahead and make sure that it's in the center of the mug, which is a little tough because the 3 feet of the Cauldron are not completely even. So go off the handle. I'm using 100% That Witch. You can go with something fun. I'm adding carbon paper down, and then I'm going to trace my lettering over the carbon paper to transfer it onto the mug. I find this is a really quick and easy way to get the font that you want nice and centered. Now I'm using an X-Acto knife to carve into the letters. It gives it that creepy vibe when you're carving out. And what I really like about the matte velvet is that it doesn't run, so those letters are going to stay nice and crisp. Now I'm just touching it up. I want to give it a nice clean look. This is a time where you can think about something fun. You can put resting witch face or drink up witches. It's something spooky for this holiday season. Now we're going to be using a product by Gare called Bumpy Lime, and I really love their Bumpy series because it gives it a 3-dimensional feel. It doesn't run. So I'm using this to add texture to the mug, and I find that it also helped me define where the potion was going to be spilling out of the mug. So you can see here that I'm just adding drips with the bumps to kind of give me a guideline of this. I go ahead and I put this all over the mug to indicate where the drips are going to go, because as I use my next glaze, I want to know exactly the look and feel that I want for it. I also like how bright and green this is. Shout out to Gare on that. All right, our next product is another Mayco product. It's our Crystallites. I love this spotted Kiwi glaze. It's a bright lime green with a bit of blue and white in it, which really gives it that creepy potions feel. I'm now using a really, really thick application of this. I do find that any thin coat is going to run, and it's going to leave it kind of feeling thin. So I add a really nice thick coat to this. I'm going to go over everything that I just did where I indicated where I wanted the drips of the potion to go. Guys, I really love this mug. It gives me like Harry Potter feels out of potions class. Like I wish Snape was using this to drink his morning coffee out of. All right, so I just want to give a quick shout out to all of our social media outlets. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and recently we're on TikTok where you can see mini tutorials of all of our projects. After you're done covering the whole mug, with the potions dripping down, you're just going to do the rim of the mug, and then voila, you're done. Let's see that kiln magic in action.